So
I still laugh. I still laugh about that coffee mug that you had made. You had Cubby, and you had Mr. Announcer on there, but it was like a shadow box. It had no features. It was like I still laugh thinking about that.
and
You
people
did
just get,
include them.
I
But
love it. I love it. I said, you'll never know. No. So, but then now, okay. So here's how it works. After the video is done, well, first we determine if we're going to use this green screen or not. And he asked, what do you need the green screens for? I said, I don't know. So I said, are you going to do this or that? I don't know. And I don't know till I do it. So anyway, so we either use a green screen or not, and we have our lights. And then from there, he'll take it to the computer, and that's where all the magic happens.
yeah,
And then he'll ask me how do I want to name it. Sometimes I leave it up to him. Sometimes I want it a certain way. And he'll ask me how do I want the video set. Sometimes I said, just do your thing. But then a lot of times I said, no, when you do the video, I want a lot of ump in it. I want a lot of fire. I want something different. I want something to keep people's attention. I don't want anything boring. It's got to be powerful. And there's some videos I have to sit back there and we may be back there an hour, hour and a half. Stop. I want that. And we have to look through stuff. So it's a lot of process we're going through. So after
right.
get all that done, then he has to do his thing. Sometimes he can be there because he has to edit first, right?
We do the editing and then the rendering.
Yeah, and that he can be there for 45 minutes or 2 hours.
Wow.
We go through a lot of process doing this. So it's, people think it's that's simple to do. That's that. But no, you got to find out what I want, how I want it, when I want it.
Larry, Frank has already said, Frank from Federalist said, he's really grateful to you because he could never do this. He said, I don't have the ability, maybe not the ability, but not the, desire to have to go through because it is a lot more than just, just videotaping and uploading it to YouTube.
Right. And here's talking about Frank. Here's your free plug, Frank.
There you go. Federalist Pen, yeah.
Really, Frank at Federalist Pens and Papers. Seriously, folks. He's at the pen shows now, going to pen shows. Check him out. I mean, great guy. Spend some time. Tell him that.
Absolutely.
Tell him that the man sent you. The bug man. The one that goes bleh, like that. Yeah. So you'll love him and you'll love his brother. I mean, nice people.
Well, hey, Larry, I've had a lot of people ask me why you called yourself the bug man, pen bug.
I'll tell you why. When we first started back ago, I was asking people, what should I call it? Didn't I remember?
Yeah.
And someone came up with bug or pen bug. Remember?
It's because when you're bit by the pen bug, you're married to it for life.
Okay. Well, now that makes sense. Okay.
And then how did the pen bug was born? I forgot his name.
Craig Williams. Craig.
Yeah,
no.
We actually had one before that.
Way before that to do this right here, wasn't it? Yeah. To do that. God, I forgot the gentleman's name. He was in the UK, England, wasn't he?
I think, yes. I'm sorry about forgetting.
Yeah, and he's also now a pilot. He got his license on that, but he's the one that came up with the official drawing of the pen bug. And then later through the years, I wanted to soften it up a little because people didn't want to buy the shirts. I wouldn't make any money. We were just selling them for what they cost. And they thought it was too scary. I love it. So we kind of lightened it up a little bit. And then later, Craig came and made that cool pen bug. Really, I love that one. And then again, I forgot the gentleman's name that came out with the latest, newest pen bug guy. It's a picture of me, and we're going to be doing it on the computer this week and having a T-shirt made and be showing people on that new one. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you explaining that, and I can't believe it. I didn't, pick up on that before. That's funny. That's good.
I still can pick up on it. Now, let's get to personal stuff on me. I used to put out videos religiously. Why? 'Cause that's what I do. That's what I love. But my health has deteriorated through the years. And it's really hard for me to do videos because when that pain increases, it hurts so bad. Like right now, I'm probably like a 9, but okay, I won't think about it. But mine over pain. Okay. So anyway, Tony said he's going to send me a $2,000 pen, so I want to stay good. Okay. So now make you fired up. What a lie is that? Eat your heart out, Larry. Okay. So anyway, and then depression sets in. This shuts me down. Isn't that right, Mr. Announcer?
Oh, yeah.
Just shuts me down. I'm done. I just can't. Usually I could find it and get in here and get it done. It's gotten worse where I just can't do anything, and that's total drag. Now in the mornings when it's not as bad, between 3 and I'd say 10 o'clock, I'm pretty fair to go with everything. So I'm good. That's why I get out and go when I can.
Right,
To
right.
Starbucks. And I do my letters at Starbucks. I do some pen reviews at Starbucks, the history, get to know what the pen's about, how did it come to be, who's behind all this, blah, 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 the process, blah, blah, blah. So, and then, when I come home, I have to get off my back while, and then usually around between 11 and 2 o'clock, it's when it hits me. So, at any time it can let up or it can just linger on. So I never know. So that's what my problem is.
Well,
I use a cane, 2 canes to walk or a walker. In the house, it's always I use the walker. So that's where I'm at right now. But and there's times that I may be forgetful. My mind may go blank, and that's why my buddy, I say, Tony, take it. I forgot what I was going to say. And then, la, 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 la. So anyway,
well, and I think all of your pen pals and all of your Zoom pals all really kind of know what's going on with you. Maybe not everything, but they know that you're in pain a lot. They all know it. And we all, well, you don't see all the comments between the rest of them and myself a lot of times when they'll say, keep Larry in your prayers, because keep Larry in your mind and thoughts, because we know what he's going through. I think most people know that you're fighting it, and you know what, no one would know it if they watched your videos, because you don't show it. You're a true performer in the sense that you're doing something that you're passionate about. How many times have we been sick on stage and have to play the gig and we still play it and feeling like crap? Maybe I had a toothache one time. I couldn't hardly stand it. Still having to sing, just put a little bourbon in there and it took care of it. But, you really do a great job, Larry. I think we all appreciate the fact that you have to overcome so much to do these videos. And when we talk in advance, we keep it short sometimes, because when you start to feeling like that and it's a struggle, it's okay that we cut it off. It's okay. And don't ever think it's not. I mean, you got to take care of your health first, take care of yourself first. When you get into that extreme pain and it starts affecting your mental state, it's not good. We'd rather you stop the Zoom at that point and say, hey, listen, we're going to get back together on another time. It's time to take a break. And then, when you're feeling, we'll set up another Zoom meeting.
You know what? We all don't live forever. We know that.
No.
We got to go sometime. So I was hoping that maybe one day somebody would make a pen and name a pen after me, or make some pens of my own design. So I have come up with my own designs of pens, and Mr. Announcer has helped me put them together with the colors and everything, dimensions, just like everything that you need to make a pen. But so far, nobody has been able to touch it because it costs too much to make a mold or whatever. So nothing has been done, and people have asked me about that. Excuse me. So anyway, but maybe somebody, after when I'm petrified, they'll have me at Starbucks, like a mummy or something.
The Starbucks pen, the Starbucks Larry pen. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Right there in Starbucks. This is the true Starbucks guy, the pen guy. Yeah.
The pen
So
guy.
anyway,
Yeah.
maybe one day they'll name a pen.
No, hey, and it doesn't don't have to be after you're gone. Let's get her done before. Maybe Jim Hines would be.
I wish it would happen, but so far
No,
I've had.
you know, you've got a lot of connections. Maybe you'll make it happen.
Well, I've tried, and so far no luck so far. To be
Yeah.
honest, yeah. But anyway, hopefully somebody will see this video and come up. So if they make it, I don't want any profit or nothing from it. If you sell it, it's your money. I mean, yeah,
It's just an honor. It's an honorary thing for you.
can
Yeah.
keep it in your line of pens and keep on selling it. I don't have any rights or nothing to it. It's just an honor for somebody to do that, right? I mean, wow,
Right.
wow. So, but if it happens the day I die, wake me up first. Hey, before you die, dude, leave your pen up. Oh, he's gone. Okay, next, move on. All right, so move on. So, anyway, when Tony's gone and I'm gone, seriously, I'm going to pat myself on the back, make a big head. There's nobody to fill our shoes. Why is that? Because we're both different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're both unique in our own ways, right?
Mhm.
But where this man and me come together, seriously, we're both dedicated rockers. We're both performers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know that stuff. We've been on stage. We've seen
Yeah.
the light, and we
I
love
played-
it. Do we not love being on stage?
I played last night in 100-degree heat, right in direct sun. So yeah, you don't do that unless you have, or you're crazy, and that
But
might
look,
be the.
I'm crazy. All right, twice we played at Trinity Park, over 100 degrees, and we played at a restaurant, and we
Jake's
played
Burger.
Jake's Burger. We played in the back. They had this. What was it?
It was a screened-in patio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. I thought it was air conditioned. Anyway, so both times I got heat stroke. Once they had to put me in the refrigerator to get me cooled down.
Wow.
Seriously. And I was done. Over at Trinity Park, they had fans on me. I was about to go. And just about,
You play the hardest instrument. Let's face it. You play the most physical instrument. When you play the drums, you're moving. You're exerting yourself. The keyboard players, my fingers only kind of get wet. That's
in fact we had the last set couldn't do it. I was done. I couldn't do it. The guy said, that's enough. We're done, folks. Yeah. But at one time I was the lead singer of the band, because that's what my heart is, being a lead singer. I love being on stage, lead singing, running all over the place. I mean, that is me. But yeah, I do the drums, and that's another passion of mine. And I have a working knowledge of rhythm guitar. And yeah, I've done a few records at one time, which was a lot of fun. The recording studio, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I've had a great life, man. I mean, I really have. I mean, I've had all the chicks screaming, so that was fun. It was like, wow, man. It was awesome. Like, wow, me? I can dig it. And giving you flowers or a kiss or something. That's fun. That's all that was. It was just you were enjoying the time, the moment.
Well, you have had a full life, but you're not done yet.
No,
I know you're struggling. I know you have a lot of obstacles in your health, but you're not done yet, Larry.
I've dug ditches, I've washed dishes, you name it. I've
and plus, Mr. Announcer ain't gonna let you go nowhere yet.
Huh, he's ready.
He wants a raise.
I know he's been saying. So what am I going to get out of this?
Oh, I've given up on that.
So another thing that I love in my heart is animals. I love animals in nature. I truly do. So my squirrels, I love my squirrels. They get fed 3 times a day, fresh water, and they eat nothing but the best. They eat the squirrel feed. They eat peanuts. They eat pecans, mixed nuts. They eat okra.
They're eating better than me.
Strawberries, grapes, cherry tomatoes, the little baby carrots, lettuce. What else? There's something, corn on the cob. So they get it, baby. And Mr. and Miss Duck, They get the same treatment and they bring their friends over. And then I have a family of bluebirds. They love the peanuts. I didn't think they would. They always come down to get peanuts. Now there was only two. Now the whole family comes. Yeah. Then I have the what are the blackbirds called? Ravens or something, whatever they are.
Grackles.
Grackles. They come too. And
Larry, I'm just now realizing why you have no money for pens.
so they get that too, and they look at me, and then like when I go out there, it's cool. Like I have to shake the little plastic bottle I have like that. Okay, guys, breakfast time. And then after they hear it, you can see them moving up in the trees, and they're waiting. And then they'll come down. And I used to have one named Sam. Got so fat he ate. Sam used to be at the bottom of the tree. Now a friend of mine, Dan, Dan that comes on.
Yeah.
He sent me two of the squirrel feeders, so I have them on the tree, so they don't have to eat on the ground. And so Sam used to eat on the ground, and then Sam got to know me, and I would hold a peanut out, and he'd come up and he'd get it and eat it. That's pretty cool. And then one time, Jake and I were sitting in the den watching TV, and Mr. Announcer said, "Oh, look, they're knocking on the door. We have glass door. Mr. and Mrs. Duck were pecking on the door. They wanted something to eat. Can you believe it?
Wow.
That's the truth." So
Wow.
yeah, that was so awesome, right?
Yeah, that's really cool.
And
Yeah.
then, okay, nature. I love nature. Okay, I love turtles as well. I don't want to forget turtles. Okay, foxes. Oh, never mind. Okay.
You heard about that turtle that was in a bar? Yeah, the bartender got him and threw him out the door. Threw him. 2 months later, the turtle came back and said, "Why'd you do that?" Okay, go ahead. Well, yeah, it took him a long time to get back,
Oh, okay, yeah, the turtle's slow. Okay, anyway. So, what was I saying?
You love turtles, they're okay, but
yeah, nature. Okay, back to nature now. I'm talking about the animals. Trees, love trees and dirt and grass, bushes and shrubs and sunflowers and all of it in the water streams. And it's just my thing, man. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to go to the park and there's a stream there that had the little turtles and had the crawdads and the little frogs. Remember? Yeah, and minnows. And the water would be so clean. Now the water is nasty and dirty, and they have beer cans and stuff, and there's nothing in there that's alive anymore. It's a shame. People do that, trash everywhere. So times have changed, man.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
The times.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a different world. It is a different world. I mean, of all of the positive things that have happened. Yeah, they say, "Oh, well, would you want to live back in those days with knowing what you got today?" Yeah, we got a lot of amenities, a lot of fancy stuff, a lot of the things that have made life a little bit easier. But we also have given up some of that simplicity that was really the foundation of what made us happy. Now we have to have things to make us happy. When in those days, just being alive made us happy. Being around.
Then you want more.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't stop. I want more.
Oh, I know.
Like, believe it or not, I miss the telephone at home, picking up the hello. I miss the payphone, the booth phones that you used to have. They were so cool. Going to a phone booth, close the door. Sometimes they had a little
light
fan
or
on top and a light.
Yeah.
That would be so awesome, man. I was like trick or treat. Wow.
I'm wondering where Superman changes now. I'm just curious. No more.
Well, I'm sure.
No more phone booths.
Well, he must have a secret place.
Yeah, must have. I don't know.
So, but anyway, once again, I'm going to go to India. I really support India. They're in a really heavy crisis right now with this virus. So prayers are sent to India. And the virus here in Fort Worth is starting to wake up and pop up. I keep up with.
Oh yes, it is here. It is here. We're in a hot spot in the whole country. The Midwest, Missouri. Missouri is really got hit hard with new cases and all that crap. I finally broke down and went and got the vaccine. I was fighting it, but I went ahead and got it. So now I don't have to, but we're going back into a mask mandate now.
Yeah,
in Kansas
yeah,
City.
yeah. And then we're going to end up getting another shot because of the vibrant, right? So the Delta.
Yeah,
remember,
it's never going to end. It's never going
it's
to
like
end.
the flu. It's like the
Yeah.
flu. So, better be safe than sorry. I have some friends that I love dearly, and I respect their opinion. They're not getting it still. They refuse
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah,
I am not getting it in the story.
Yeah.
But that's them.
that's there. Yeah.
And I respect it. So end of story on that. So before we leave, anything do you like to say, Mr. Tony?
Well, I want to say it's always an honor and a pleasure to be on these Zooms with you. I'm sorry that I can't make all of them because sometimes they're scheduled on a Saturday. I'm playing, I can't do it. But when we schedule these Zooms, if I'm not stupid enough to forget like I did today, I'll be there on time. And I'm excited about the future Zooms that we're going to be bringing in more people. And having more excitement come around and more talking from them, less talking from me. And I just want you to take care of yourself, Larry. And we all do. All of your friends are thinking of you and have you in our mind.
Now, real quick, I just want to make clear, and Tony knows that Tony's my wingman. Seriously. I always coordinate with Tony, make sure if this date works.
Yeah.
So, really, I need my buddy with me. It just
I'll do my best.
He just makes it. He makes it pop. Really, Tony is really a great guy. He knows his stuff. He knows what he's talking about. I'm just insane. So anyway, you have to kind
It
of
takes both of us.
overlook me. I mean well. So remember, hey, I may look old on the outside, but I'm young in the inside. And before I go, I want to say this. One day I looked in the mirror. Oh my God, look at your face. Oh, you're so wrinkled. I said, hey, what the heck happened to me? So anyway, it happened.
It's not, hey, Larry, it's time to get rid of the mirrors. That's all you got to do.
Hey, Lion, yeah.
I did the same thing. Look at this crap right here. Okay?
I know this is
Same
never going
thing.
to happen because Tony and I live too far away, but before I died, I always wanted to do a gig with Tony. It would be Tony
we'd have some fun.
Because
We'd
Mr.
have some
Announcer
fun.
plays in the band too.
Yeah.
So it would be us jamming and playing. But anyway,
Yeah.
anything else? Because I'm done, folks.
No,
If you have
I think
any
we're
questions,
good.
you can ask me or you can text Tony, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's about 6:30, 7:30, hour and a half long. We're probably going to break it down in 3 parts. Okay. So that way you won't get too bored. And I want to thank everybody again that comes and sees us, for staying up late, for making that special moment to be here when you should be sleeping or out partying, So, hey, when you want to party, join Tony and myself. Right, Tony?
There you go. There you go.
Right here. Okay.
Thanks, Larry. Thanks,
Hey,
Mr.
Tony, love you, my
Announcer.
brother. Hey, Ultimate Dave, I love you. Kisses. Bye.